All right.
Match.
Second dash. It's good.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, folks, wherever you may be. We've got some designated mixed Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, wherever you may be. Adam Gilson here with Modern Foods, coming to you live for the 2024 Hall of Fame Classic here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Designated mixed for third or better. On the left-hand side, Sheila Sosa up front, it's designated. Justin Shaw at nets. On the right-hand side, Traci Brubaker. Ooh, I got it. Up front. And future Hall of Famer as of this coming Saturday, Robert Maloney, also known as Bob Maloney.
Mostly known as Bob Maloney.
Entirely known as Bob Maloney.
Who the hell is Robert Maloney? Watch that be the banner.
He was toward Baloney. Watch that. Quite a lot going on here.
For you. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. Sheila sneaks that one in. Sheila, just a long-time player, coming back to it in the last few years.
Yeah.
Justin Shaw, somebody that is, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how Justin Shaw works. Everything that's going on for him is just, in the moment, terrifying. And Traci, we've seen a few times this weekend already. Solid player, fiery player, shooting that push side, bearing that push side. The wild card here, a player that I have never seen but only read about, is going to be Bob Maloney.
Really?
Yeah. Really enjoy that. Really enjoy that Shaw shuffle. Shuffle, if you would.
Come on, Bob.
Golly gosh, Bob. Wow. That's how you get your name on a banner here at the Hall of Fame Classic. Bippity boppity blap. So you can repeat that, get on the fiery roll. See him, he's bringing the banks. He's bringing some angles. Sheila Fusser, a student of the game as well, as I said earlier about Hannah Smith. She watches, she thinks, she changes, she adjusts. Got a break in that first point. This time, though, going down the middle, you expect some adjustments going forward, Clay. But Bob has seen some pull shots in his lifetime. Yeah, some Shaw creep is always fun. Shaw creep, by the way, that's something, when asked why he did that, he's not doing it, no, he's not doing it right now, but you will see him when he sets it up, usually near the big box, will start to creep the ball over, just wiggle it over, and then shoot. And we asked him why he did that when we first started seeing that at the Portland mashup, gosh, 2 years ago now, in 2022. And he said, quite simply, it changes the zone. Oh, my gosh. The disrespect in the house by Traci. Good.
Did she try again?
I think that was blocked.
I'm a fan. At some point, you can't. You got to stop moving the table. Like that. That's not my imagination, right?
No.
Oops. Got the timer here messed up. Forgot to hit the timer. Gosh.
2-2. Shaw showing us what Shaw can do.
Shuffling jaw, Justin Shaw.
In the jaw.
She's struggling up there.
You see him get on a roll here, as he is wont to do. There it is. There's the shaw creep.
That's the creep. And it messes that zone up. I know you just said that, but it was a very casual, it just makes your zone change. And that's a weird, there's a lot of in between there. If you know you're playing somebody who sets up, you know, if they're on the line, I got this. If they're on the little box, I got this. If they're whatever, you get that, I get this. But when they casually move across, it's funky.
It is.
It's also just kind of unsettling, dude. Like when you're the defender and it's just like barely moving, it's frustrating, unsettling. She can slice that through on that reverse.
Yeah, that is right there.
Yeah. Now I believe it was Moneyball where she played in the women's double. That's okay. She played in the women's singles final. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Do you remember what we said about that? Because we heard about it after the fact, right?
Yeah, she took that in. What it was, it came down to her 3-bar and her pull shot. And what it came down to was timing and intention, calling the jar.
Wow.
She's saying no?
No. Are you guys serious? It was right under here. Yeah.
I think it was. And this is.
Just a disagreement. I guess I didn't think it was, but.
Oh, we don't even need to flip if you don't think it is. There's no ref here.
And she said there's no ref here, no reason to flip. Like, that's all true. And
It was so obvious. And if there's no ref, then it's what it is. It's whatever you guys say
Yeah,
after I say
flip.
that. Okay. Tails, please.
if you have a video on the table, don't flip a coin. If you think you got jarred and there's no ref at the table, you're not completely without hope. Look at the video. And that goes for if you're on table 1 with literally 8 cameras and we can review any of them. It also goes if you're on table 30 truck and Uncle Pawpaw is holding his Nokia, you know, whatever. If you have video evidence, even if you don't have video evidence, if you have witnesses, the rules are crystal clear about what your options are. But you got to know. You got to know. All she and it's not on us to go, hey, you want to see a replay? That's terrible. It's terrible etiquette, and don't ever be the person that does that. But if anybody on that table says, hey, can we see a replay on that? The answer is yes, and we have it right here. And also, they could have asked other people who were watching.
There it is, the stuff back in the hole. 3-2.
You got to know what the rules allow you to do. And in that situation, I agree with Traci that I do think she got jarred. It wasn't close enough to just call it automatically, but when it happened, I thought it was a jar. And that's what the video's for. Maybe we're wrong, maybe we're not. But good grief, look at the video.
That shuffle didn't work out for him there. That was deep by Traci.
Yeah, Uncle Pawpaw with the Nokia. Uncle Pawpaw and his BlackBerry.
Uncle Pawpaw sitting in bed on his Nokia, drops it and breaks his face.
Been there. What do you think about a little 5-bar cam here? What do you think about a little close-up cam here? That pull side on that defense. She's sneaking over there. She didn't call a timeout. Yeah. So back to what we were talking about Sheila when she played in the women's singles final at Moneyball. And we had some, I think that, I don't remember exactly what we said, but I remember the commentary. I think we were, I don't remember if you were. I was critical, at least. And I think it was fair, but
yeah,
it was critical.
Yeah. No, but that's what she said. That was her response, was that it was fair. I mean, that was the input to it.
And I wonder how much of that shows up in a moment like this, where you know on table 1. People are saying things. Do you remember what happened before? Do you remember what you would have done differently before? Because what I remember from that match was she had a great 5-bar. She had tons of shots, and it felt like she was forcing something that wasn't there. Is that accurate?
The long.
Yeah.
It was all around the long.
Yeah. He is getting that up the table. That's the same shot I would shoot because it looks like the pull shot's there. I would also, if Justin is just going to go full maniacal lumberjack, you're going to do that for 10, 12 seconds before I even think about shooting. Nice.
See, and that was the thing. She got stubborn on her options, but here in this first game, she's shifting. Does a smooth down the middle.
Now watch this shake defense. When she sets it up, he just goes bananas back there.
Yeah, but the table's not rocking.
No.
And that's what's so good about it.
Ready.
And you think, though, Traci has got a little bit of beat on that, though, Clay? Decided to quick shoot finally?
I wouldn't even know where to start with the analysis on that. I just know that I wouldn't shoot that fast. She got the goal, so clearly, I mean, that worked for her.
For a defense like that, for me personally, I'm not going to be trying to time anything, especially as fast as I can. He's moving it. I'm going to just pick a hole and go. Because he has to start somewhere, and you have to just guess. It more becomes a guess of where it is you think he's starting from, and then that's where you're headed. And he is starting from the near side. Sosa.
He's only shooting with one. He's only blocking with one guy. Look at the numbers there.
Clearing, though, by Shaw. Golly, 65%.
Good numbers.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
What's the scoring breakdown?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they both scored one from the 2-bar. You were saying?
I don't know. I lost the thread there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's
talking about the clearing. 65%.
Oh, yeah. It's good. That was it. I know that was something. No. Oh, they're talking. Justin giving a little bit of insight there on what he thinks she should do.
Did you hear any of it?
Nope. But she did say awesome. That could have been talking about their favorite
Not
pizza.
legal. That is not legal. She got the ball on her 5-bar anyways, but she started on the middle and brought it over and hit it with the second guy. I know I preach this a lot, but you got to know the rules. We saw this with Traci McMillan earlier, where somebody called a third timeout. He immediately knew, can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be aware of where you're at in the game.
Puts that one away. Are we about to see a switch?
Yeah.
I don't believe we've seen a table switch yet all weekend.
Table switch.
Side switch.
Side switch. Mighty Mo Washington says the commentary is absolutely great. Hopefully ESPN starts showing foosball. Hopefully. I mean, to be honest, they should. ESPN Ocho is perfect for this. But if they don't, that's fine too. My philosophy, this is my philosophy. I've said this publicly and privately. I think I've said this to you. Whoever's here, that's who matters to me. And I want to focus on making it the best experience for the people who are here, instead of crying about the people who aren't. And we've had a regular, consistent amount of folks here, just hanging out with us, watching foosball all day. And I want to make it the best possible experience for those folks.
Right. And you know how I know you're not blowing smoke? It's because you keep continuously asking, how's this going? What do you like? What do you not like?
Oh, yeah.
That is what you call – I mean, that is how you change an experience for somebody by asking how their experience is. Imagine that.
Well, the idea is for it to be interactive, and the days of just, you know, putting a thing out there and you will watch the thing that I present. That's not really how it works in streamer world. And yeah, that's still a model for the major network, you know, covered sports. But watch when the NFL season rolls back around and they have Thursday night football. Flip it on Twitch and watch 150,000 people watching a stream. Because they don't care about network television. They want to be in the chat, and they want to be interactive with people, man. Humans are social by nature, dude. We want to do things with other people. So that's how I want to contribute to the whole thing. It's easy to just turn on the camera and go, look at me.
Yeah.
But I like to hang out with the homies. I like to hear from folks.
For sure. I like that. Traci with a push.
Just rocks the whole damn table. You got to call that at some point. At least tell him, hey, dude, that's not okay. Good shot.
Ready? Yeah.
What? No. What happened?
I think you just stopped, right? And you advanced it. Is that what you're saying?
You hit it first?
That's what we were both saying.
Oh, I thought you thought I double tapped it.
No,
when
no.
When you stood still, I thought that's what you
I thought it.
No, not if that's not what you thought.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
No,
again.
Go ahead.
I didn't see it.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Huh?
Let
Yeah,
those
I
leave,
thought.
guys.
Yeah.
No, go
'Cause you
ahead.
just
Was
stood
it
still
legal
and I
or
was
not
like,
legal?
Do you want to watch it?
Did you guys see it or catch it?
But we're both saying.
I have the
it's fine.
replay.
Okay, do you want the replay?
No,
they can
no,
give it
go
to
ahead.
us
They
if
can
you
give
want.
us the replay.
You thought it went from S2 to her mind?
That's what I thought we both were saying.
Oh,
No, you go right ahead.
It's good. It's good.
They've got the replay if you guys
Yeah,
want it.
They want to look it over on that day.
Yeah, just look it up. I don't mind.
I don't either.
I guess I didn't think it hit her.
Oh,
I
that's.
thought the first thing I thought I saw, it hit you, came to her, and then it did a pin chip or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought
I'm
I saw.
serious.
But it was weird. Whatever happened.
Yeah.
I
it's
definitely
just
agree
like-
with
Okay.
that.
Okay.
No, I'm-
Yeah, I don't know why she's so averse to the
You wanna
replay.
ask them?
Oh no, it's okay.
Are you sure?
We all thought something like.
Everybody
Yeah.
found something
Yeah,
different?
something different.
Promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Ready?
Just, I mean, and yeah, and the funny thing is, it's on Justin's 3-bar, his partner's 3-bar, and he's the one pushing. Just go watch it. Let's just see. But they don't want to. I don't know. The rules. I mean, I'll say it till it's not true, and it's still true, so I'm still saying it. The rules literally allow for y'all to just go, hey, let's not talk and let's go watch. It's super simple, and that's a button that I push that saves that moment. And I would have it ready before they even got in the booth. Like, the replay is super easy. For those of us here in the 21st century, the replay is super easy to do. I can have it on the screen faster than they can walk up here. It's not hard. It's so simple. Hey, another Prime sub from Art. Thanks for the sub. No more commercials for you this weekend. Unless we run them as part of the stream, but that's good times, man. Thanks for the support. 2 months. I think we're getting close to 30 subs on the day. Wouldn't have predicted that one. Happy to have you here. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of the Hall of Fame Classic here on Twitch. Modern Foos.
Well, yeah, what you thought, I think, was it just pinned and
And we'll be here all weekend.
hers, and then when
Instant replay. What vile sorcery is this? Yeah, for real, dude. Even a caveman could do it. I just don't even know why they wouldn't want to look at the replay. Especially you know, you have nothing to lose there. It's on the opponent's 3-bar. 4 people saw 4 things. Just look at the replay, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you what I saw when I can tell you what's on the replay. Or just let you watch the replay. I think some people just don't know the rules or for whatever reason don't want other people involved. Modern foolery. King Hacker, I appreciate the feedback. I wish we could get ESPN out there, and I don't know much about axe and knife throwing. I think foosball is great, and I think the more people we can put it in front of, the more people might fall in love with it. And I think it starts with doing to me, what is our little corner of the world of streaming, putting foosball out there in a way that makes it fun for experienced foosball players and fans, and also new folks. And I think if a new person just stumbled in right now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say out of, 100 whatever people it is, there's somebody here who's never watched foosball before. And that person is not probably saying a lot in the chat. They probably don't have many questions that they want to ask, but they might be thinking them. And that, I would love to hear from that person and just know what the experience is like for them. Because I want to hit the whole, I want the demographic to be huge. I don't want it to be just high-level foosball players here watching. I want it to be everybody. I want my kid who doesn't know really anything about foosball to turn on the stream and enjoy it. So that's the goal for me. I would absolutely ask for the replay. I don't trust my eyes. Yeah, there's no reason to not look at the replay. When 4 people saw 4 things, and the reason is that foosball players haven't been trained for that to be an option, frankly.
Yeah.
Because it's usually not, because, well, I got to unplug the stream, or I got to call the landlord, whatever other nonsense. But it's simple as can be. I'll have it. I'll say this: if you're here this weekend, or any tournament where I'm a part of the coverage, aka Modern Foos coverage streaming, if you're on table 1 and you want to see a replay, just come up. If you're not in the match, you can just kick rocks. But I'm saying, if it's to settle a debate, that's the way to do it. There's no reason to talk about something that you could just watch. And that option is there. The offer is on the table for everybody. And I agree, King Hacker. They probably don't realize how fast I could have it right in front of their face. Because, again, foosball players aren't trained. What we're trained for is, I don't know if I could do that. Will you replay a coin toss too? I'll replay literally anything that you want. That offer is on the table, especially this weekend. Ooh.
Ready? Yeah.
Sheila really bringing it with her 3-bar this match or game.
Replay that? I could. You want to get to Vegas and come in the room? I'll show you. It's a little bit trickier to put on the screen just because we didn't plan for that. We could do that. We should probably figure that out for tomorrow and get the replay on the screen. When I stream, not foosball, but just my own stuff, I can have a replay on the stream in 10 seconds in the same quality that it was broadcast in. It's super simple. Yikes. Put the stank nasty on it.
Yeah, and there you see it, though. Sheila has got a great pull shot. And that was the thing that we were saying when we talked about that match back at Moneyball, Clay, was that we could see the ability, we could see the talent, but she just was not putting it together.
Right.
She's starting to put it together.
I still can't get Amazon Prime linked here. What kind of device? So don't subscribe for $7. Are you certain that you... Okay, so have you linked your Amazon and your Twitch account? Because you have to link your Twitch account to your Amazon account first. So you're on an iPhone, so that's why it's $7 instead of $5.40 or whatever. Because Apple gets their piece. But you have to, if your Twitch account is not linked to your Amazon account, that it won't show up as an option. Music is way too loud. So see if they're linked,
Different defense.
and if they are linked and it's still not showing up. It can be hard to track the ball on a computer screen even if you play foosball. Yeah, I agree. I think the higher the quality, the better your chances are. And even on like a close-up like this, you'll have a greater chance of seeing what happens. But foosball's a fast game. There's no debating that. And anybody who says otherwise, I think, is a little foolish. So foosball is definitely fast, but I think with good coverage, I mean, you can see what's happening here. That was weird. It's a rollover John Wayne.
Yeah. To the angle. To the far, to the near.
We'll get to those comments here in a moment. I promise.
In this third game, Sheila and Justin up 2-0. Designated mixed. You know, it's interesting that first game. It wasn't. Did you say it was close, Clay? Like it was. Was it Tracy's and Roberts to lose?
I don't know. I think it just sounds dismissive, but oh wow, the stank nasty on it. I think to some, we're not balanced here, by the way. You're quieter than I am. I'm just watch the spikes. See if they stay like that. I mean, we can fix it after the fact when I do the upload, all the processing and stuff. But for the live, I just want them to be.
Yeah.
I don't think in terms of like that. There's Allen Iverson, I think, has one of my favorite post-game press conference interview, whatever, question answers of all time, where somebody says, did y'all win this? Did y'all lose this game, or did the Utah Jazz win this one? No, it was Russell Westbrook. And he goes, what? He goes, I'm out of here, man. Y'all are tripping. So my thought on that, I get where the question comes from, but I mean, you know me. I like to simplify things. It's a push shot. Speaking of, we were talking about her earlier and what her shot was. It was a rollover, and she probably could shoot a push, but she doesn't. Now here she is. Funny how that works out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think in terms of that. I think in terms of the first four are easy. That fifth one is what wins the game. And so to me, a lot of things can happen in those first 4 points. But things change when you got game point on the line. So, I don't know. Make of that what you will. It sounds like a non-answer, but it really is just what it sounds like, I think. Ooh, that one wiggled. It's a wiggle on it. He didn't tap the table, but he did say sorry. That's a technical in Clayville. I don't feel like this is a close match. I just.
It's not.
Can we see the match stats, Dan? I mean, passing is pretty much in favor of Traci, but she's 5 for 23 shooting, dude. And it's 8 for 14 on the other side. When you have worse than half the percentage of the opponent's 3-bar, it's not going to be a good time. The clearing is in the neighborhood of equal. The passing is in the neighborhood of equal. But 8 for 14 versus 5 for 23. 6 for 24 even. You're not winning with 25%. You got to find a shot you can hit and execute and do it one ball at a time. Traci's good enough. This match is not over. There's a long way to go. You got to win 3 games, and ain't nobody done that yet. So, there's plenty of time to adjust. She just needs to adjust. They're the prime sub there. I like how everybody's just rubbing it in with Mighty Mo that they can do their prime sub and Mo can't.
Yeah. That's why I don't buy iPhones.
That puts us in the 30 range, by the way. We're over 30 subs today. And we appreciate it. It does support the channel to an extent. To a greater extent, it supports you by not having to watch those filthy Twitch ads. So thanks for the support, and thanks for looking out for yourself.
Wow, Sheila. Just really picking those holes and just executing so well. 3-1 in this third game.
%60 shooting is just amazing. And this was the potential that we both thought she had when we were watching that.
Yeah.
Moneyball women's singles final.
My goodness. Match point now for Sheila and Justin.
That might have been the worst table tap of all time. She just put her fist on the table and like revved up the motorcycle. And
Shaw.
Justin can end this from back here.
Tried to. Ends up on the 3 of Sosa. Sosa, match point. Buries that. 3 dominant game.
Wow.
Traci Brubaker and Robert Maloney are defeated by Sheila Sosa and Justin Shaw in this designated mixed final.
Mitch?
They're third here at the 2024 Hall of Fame Classic.